both Martinique and Guadeloupe are French overseas territories, but they depend on mainland France. They're governed from mainland France. And one of the bones in contention here is that mainland France is imposing measures on the population of Guadeloupe to begin with these COVID tests that they don't agree with, and that has led to this explosion of violence. COVID tests for medical workers and COVID tests for firefighters. So I think this is a message from the French authorities. Yes, we have heard what you're saying, and yes, we are now willing to give greater autonomy to Guadeloupe and Martinique in exchange for an end to all this unrest that we've seen over the past couple of weeks. For that, the cost of living in Guadeloupe and Martinique is far higher than in mainland France. Just for example, if you want to buy a pack of butter in Guadeloupe that comes from mainland France, here in mainland you pay €1.75. In Guadeloupe you pay €2.40. What they're saying is, well, that's fine, but our salaries are not coming along with that. Bottle of gas has gone up by 30% in the last 2 years. So people are saying they can't keep up with this increase in prices and this increase in fuel costs. This is all boiled over with this imposition of the compulsory testing and vaccination of health workers and fire workers. The French authorities, as I was saying before, have heard this message, and what they're saying now to these health workers is, okay, we're not going to impose this vaccine on you right away. What we're going to do is we're going to give you a bit more time to think about it. We'll leave you until the end of December, and you won't lose any pay if you don't decide to do it between now and then. There will be discussions around the table to try to make you want to do those vaccines, because what we want to do is to prevent the spread of COVID. We don't want it to be spread by health workers and by firefighters, who are the ones who are most in contact with the population. That's why it's very important that you get vaccinated. And I think that is the approach that the French authorities are trying to take now, to say, we've heard the message, okay, you get greater autonomy, but on the other hand, we would like you to think about getting vaccinated, because it's in the interest not only of yourselves, but also of the greater population in both Guadeloupe and Martinique.